Saturation is a complete excuse that lazy, failed agency owners tell themselves and people around them to make them feel better about failing. This niche is so saturated and this business model was so saturated I couldn't make it work, and saturated this and saturated that, and it's just a complete cope fest. Let me explain why. If you run an online agency, or you have tried to run an online agency, or you have thought about running an online agency, whether SMMA, LGA, AI automation, email marketing, web design, whatever, you have probably thought to yourself, okay, how can I find an unsaturated niche? How can I be completely different? How can I differentiate myself and be unique and never suffer from any competition? Most likely, you have thought about that, or you have asked someone that, or you have tried to figure out an answer to that question. But that is the complete opposite approach you should take. When you're trying to build your agency and you're trying to get to $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, you don't really need to be in an unsaturated market or in a unique market or be different or unique in some way. There's no need for it. To get to, for example, $10,000 a month, you need nothing unique to get there. The only thing when getting to $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month with your agency, you just need to follow the money. You just need to see what someone else is doing, what niche people are making money in, what business model people are running, where is really the money flowing in, and then just replicating that. Not trying to be unique, not trying to come up with some unique offer, not trying to come up with some unique service, not trying to come up with some unique, untapped, unsaturated niche, just doing what other people are already doing. And the reason for this is simple. To get to 10K a month, you literally just need like 3 clients. Like no matter how saturated your niche is, if you work hard, you will get 3 clients. Only way you won't get 3 clients is if you are just lazy and you just like don't actually do the things that you need to do and you just cope and just procrastinate all day. Like that's literally the only way you won't get to 10K a month, even though if you're in the most saturated niche in the world. And also like the second point is when you're starting out, there are so many things going on in your business. You need to learn the ropes, you need to learn the sales calls, you need to understand the niche that you're in, you need to create the sales page and VSLs and do the outreach and do the fulfillment and handle all the legal stuff and accounting, and there's like a million things going on. You're learning and failing when you're trying to scale your agency for the first time. Like you don't want to add another complex variable like trying to figure out an untapped niche or trying to come up with this unique angle that the market has never seen. Like there's already so much stuff for you to learn and figure out. Like why would you try to take on such a big challenge while you're learning and doing all of the new stuff? Once again, like you're just decreasing the chances of your success by so much. You're adding a lot of friction. You're making it so complex and so hard. And then the third point, let's say you're this new up and coming agency owner. You have just finished a course or whatever you have done, read a book, had coaching, had mentorship, whatever, and you're ready to go in the world and build your own agency. What are the chances that you find a completely untapped niche where few people are selling the same service or similar services, and there still is a lot of demand, a lot of purchasing power, and a lot of pain? Like extremely low. Like you're just not good enough. You need to realize that. And like what are the chances that you come up with this super unique angle that no one else has figured out when you're just starting out? Once again, just super little. You just don't understand enough about the business. You don't understand enough about the industry. You don't understand enough about it. And there's like nothing wrong with it. Stop trying to be Steve Jobs, making this super innovative, revolutionary product and revolutionary service into the market when you're making under $10,000 a month. Just do the stuff that already works. Just look at what the other people are doing. They are in this niche. This is their offer. This is what their landing page look like. This is how they price their services. Boom. Let me do that. You model it, you do something similar. Boom, you go out there and you just do the same thing. The reason why most people are looking to do something that is quote unquote unsaturated, and they might not even realize it, but they are just afraid of competition. Like you want to be in a niche where there is no competition, meaning that you don't want to compete, meaning you don't believe that you can beat the possible competition. You need to realize there's going to always be a competition. Like let's say that you find a completely unsaturated niche and you go in there and start selling your service. It's going to take 4 weeks of you making money, and there's going to be 5 other companies and all of them are going to be bigger, better, more experienced than you. And then again, you're going to have competition. To really succeed in business, you just need to beat other people. You need to be more patient. You need to be more efficient. You need to just do more. You just need to be a better entrepreneur. If you don't win other people, you never scale. Like why would you worry about a niche that is on your terms saturated. Like, I can't do e-com because it's saturated. I can't do this and I can't do that because it's saturated. Like, you need to understand that 90% of the companies are just people who are lazy, procrastinating, short time frame, smooth brain operators. Like, they are super easy to beat. Just by being consistent and showing up every single day for 6 months straight, you already beat like 90% of the niche. So there's your saturation gone. And then you just battle against the top 10%. And once again, you just need to beat them. I know that this video to you might be like, yeah, duh. It makes sense. It's pretty obvious that this is the case. So many times I hear people sending me messages or DMs, or I talk to them in person or whatever. They're always searching for this unsaturated niche, and they spend so much of their energy and focus and resources to find this unsaturated niche, when they could just spend that time getting a client and getting a case study and making $10,000 a month. There's no industry where we can't go into with an agency and make 10K a month. Of course, some of the industries are gonna be better for you and some of them are gonna be worse. Some niches have more money, some niches have less money, some niches have more demand, less demand. The only way to find those niches is go out there and start selling and start reaching out to these companies and just pick something. Like, use the positive feedback loop method that we use. Works fantastic. A guaranteed way to always find high demand niches, not unsaturated niches, but high demand niches. And you'll just learn so much faster because you're actually doing stuff. You just need to be better. Like, that's the whole point. You need to be better at delivering results. You need to be better at outreach, you need to be better at sales, you need to have better service, you need to have better guarantees, you need to have better VSL. You just need to be overall better. And the time and effort and focus it takes to be better usually is a lot. You usually need to work for a long time, every single day, really focused on really boring stuff to be better than someone. You need to sacrifice a lot of stuff, you need to make really painful choices, you need to do stuff that no one else is willing to do, then you'll probably become better. And to get to 10K a month, you don't really need, truly, you don't really even need to beat anyone like to get to 10K a month. There's really no competition to get there. But then when you start getting like 30, 40, 50, scaling really high, then that's like where the competition starts being a bit relevant. You need to also understand, like, a company that does $1 million a month is still like super small if you just look at the big picture of businesses existing in the world. And you think that you need to come up with something unique to get to 10,000 a month. Like, no, you don't. Like, you can literally pick any niche and you'll get to 10,000 a month as long as you're not just a lazy geek. That's really the only obstacle that can stand in your way. And like, the craziest question that I get often, like, how can I differentiate myself? How can I be different? Once again, like, why would you want to be different? If you're just starting out, you literally have nothing special about you. If you start your agency today and you go into the niche today, you're probably one of the worst agencies in the market. Just by default, you're probably like bottom 1%. Like, how do you think you can differentiate yourself and be unique in some way? You just can't. So for God's sake, please stop trying to be different and unique and finding these unsaturated niches and just coping and making these excuses about, this business model is saturated. No, you are just a lazy dork. Like, just accept the fact. For you to make money with a business, you need to beat other people. And to beat other people, you need to be better. And to be better than other people, you just need to work harder than other people. And that is how you make money. And to get to 10,000 a month, you don't really even need to be good. You don't really even need to beat other people. You just work hard and that's it. It sounds crazy, but that is literally the truth. So to end this rant off with like a summarized key point is run towards saturation, because that is where the money is. That is where all the companies are. That is where all the businesses are. Like, why do you think there's so many businesses selling to that niche? Because there is demand, there is pain, there's purchasing power, there's everything that you need to be successful. So run towards saturation. Second of all, work hard. Don't be a dork. Focus on beating other people and you won't have to worry about saturation. And number 3 is just don't fuck around. Don't spend your time on dumb stuff and just focus on actually the high leverage work and you will get there. I guarantee. Might be a hard pill to swallow for some of you. That might mean that you are a dork. But if you enjoyed the video, please drop me a like. If you're a dork, drop me a dislike and subscribe to the channel to inflate my already big ego. Thank you guys. Bye.